Oh, there you are, YouTube. So we're doing a haul video today. This is sort of like a two-parter in a way. It's going to be Target clearance sales and a Criterion haul. Target has had some wild clearance sales. Anthony from Anthony's Horror and More pointed this out to me. He had a whole haul video. I'll put that in the description below. I watched that and I was like, I got to check this out, so I went to mine. It was very picked over by the time I got there, but I did want to show the one item that I got. I got this Dirty Dancing Steelbook here, and I paid $5 for it, but it was originally $16.99, so that's a awesome purchase here. So very excited about that. Haven't unboxed it or anything yet, or taken, the wrap off of it. I'll maybe do that later in the video. I just kind of want to show everything that I got recently and then showcase the price difference between how much they originally were versus how much I paid. So basically show off my savings. Also got a couple other things at a place called Disc Replay. And I'm going to show those as well. This is kind of like a full-priced item here. Not really full price because, everything's marked down. So I feel like I have to apologize for this because I don't even like this movie very much. But this is Ghostbusters 2016, and I'm not that big of a fan of the movie, but I love the outfits. I like some of the gear that they use, and as a young kids movie, I feel like my kids might like it, and it's just kind of a beautiful steelbook. When it comes to steelbooks, this is a awesome one. I really do like the steelbook, even though I don't like the movie. So I paid $7.99 for this, and I'm getting a glare there. $7.99 for this, and the cheapest I could find it was $11.89, like this edition. There might have been used ones. I can't remember if I found this for $11.89 as used or not, but no dents, no scratches or anything. Everything looks great. So yeah, I feel like it was worth it, even though I'm not the biggest fan of this movie. I am a big fan of this cover art, and I think my kids might like it eventually. Also got this before we get into the Criterion. Wanted to show this off. A movie called Brainstorm, which I've never seen before, and it's in a snapper case. So I paid $9.99 for this, and again, this is from Disc Replay, and I looked on eBay for the cheapest version of this snapper case because you can get other cases as well, but I wanted the snapper. I just I don't know, have a nostalgia for them, I guess. Even though I didn't have a lot growing up, I just like to look at them. They're like a cool transition from VHS box to the DVD case that we know. But yeah, this was $9.99, and the cheapest I could find online was $9.99. So this one basically paid for its worth, I guess. So yeah, got a deal here. Not really a deal on this. Okay, let's get into Criterion. My Criterion does not come from Barnes & Noble's 50% off. It comes from Disc Replay. So I'm going to show all the Criterion titles that I picked up and how much I paid for them versus the lowest I could find online, including used items on eBay and on Amazon. So I got Beyond the Valley of the Dolls for $14.99, and I did pay that. This is a Blu-ray, and the cheapest I could find was $19.99. So I got a deal for that, and that $19.99 is the Barnes & Noble 50% off price that's happening right now. So I got a couple bucks off of this. Granted, it's used, but the condition is awesome. The booklet looks great. The DVD looks great. Everything looks great. No scratches or anything. I like this because Roger Ebert wrote this movie, and Roger Ebert's sort of a hometown hero from where I'm from. So yeah, I just think it's cool to have this movie. Maybe I'll get his wife to sign it someday or something. But yeah, definitely excited to have this in my collection. More Criterions. These are going to be DVDs. I got Medium Cool, which is directed by Haskell Wexler. I know him more so as a cinematographer. He did the cinematography for One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, and let's see, I don't know, other things. I can't even remember the movie. I had a chance to meet him, but I can't remember what screening, what the movie was we were watching that he was the cinematographer for that I was watching. I absolutely forgot. But he directed this, Medium Cool. I got it for $9.99, and, or at least that was, yeah, got it for $9.99, and the price I found on eBay, no, sorry, Thrift Books, the cheapest I could find was on Thrift Books for $11.89, so I still did some savings here. I'm glad I, got it from Disc Replay versus online where it was a little bit more. Here, this was a good savings here. This is DVD as well, Criterion. When a Woman Ascends the Stairs. I got it for $9.99. Cheapest I could find online was Amazon used for $19. $19. And that's, I think that was shipping included, if I remember right. I'm pretty sure that was shipping included. And so, saved about like 10 bucks there. So this was an awesome purchase here. Then Black Orpheus, right here, DVD. Let's see, it was $7.99, and online, cheapest I could find was on eBay for $8.50. So I got a deal there. And all these look great. They cleaned all the discs for me at Disc Replay. Always glad that they're willing to do that. Next, The Last Temptation of Christ, Scorsese film. Got this for, or at least the price was $7.99, because there's a deal, an additional deal that I got that I'll tell you about at the end. This was $7.99 was the list price, and the cheapest I could find it online was $8.95. So another one where I saved some additional money. But I saved even more money, and I'll get to that later. Then I found One-Eyed Jacks, directed by Marlon Brando. Never seen this, never heard of it, and got it, well, the list price here, $7.99, and cheapest I could find was on Amazon used for $13.39, so a good deal here. Then Ingmar Bergman's The Magician, listed at $7.99 at Disc Replay. Cheapest I could find on the internet was $8.71 from a Libris, and that was used. That was the cheapest I could find, so I got another good deal here. Look at that. Crazy imagery right there. Pretty wild. Sorry for all the glares. Oh, this one's got a little busted right there. I wonder if that was always like that. I don't think I dropped these. Maybe that was always like that. So this one just dropped in value. Maybe I'll glue that. Next, we have Paths of Glory. Stanley Kubrick and Kirk Douglas here. This listed for $7.99, and I got it for, or sorry, listed as $7.99, but the cheapest I could find was on eBay, and that was $10.69. So again, a pretty good savings there, getting it at the store, Disc Replay, versus getting it online. And then I almost regret doing this because there was kind of a mega sale going on, and it was in your best interest to get expensive movies, and this one was not expensive. I probably should have gone for another expensive movie to increase my savings, but I didn't have this, and I wanted to pick it up. Transformers the movie, 20th Anniversary Special Edition. I grabbed that. That was like listed for $5, and the cheapest I could find online for it was on eBay for $5.49. Free shipping. But yeah, grab this as well. But let me tell you about this deal that Disc Replay had. They had buy 3 DVDs, get 6 additional ones free. And I was like, wait, does that count for Criterion also? And they're like, yeah. Didn't count for like TV shows or box sets or anything like that. They did have a separate deal, buy 2 box sets, get 2 box sets. But what ended up happening, so this was just DVDs, so things like Beyond the Valley of Dolls I paid full price for, and this Ghostbusters Blu-ray I paid their full price for. So this deal only counted for these films right here. And what I ended up doing was paying $9.99 for these 3 films right here. This one, these were my most expensive ones, $9.99. And then Medium Cool, which was $9.99. And then When a Woman Ascends the Stairs, which was $9.99. And again, I got deals on all of those except for this one. This one was a matched price. But because I bought these 3, I got all of these for free. These did not cost anything. So it was a massive savings. I like grew my Criterion collection pretty well for free. Just because I bought those other movies. And again, they had even more Criterions, and I regret, I don't know, there's a part of me that regrets this, but only because it was so cheap. Like, I could have just bought this online and felt good about it. I should have probably gone back and picked up another Criterion so that there was some real savings there, and I was seeing a movie that I haven't seen before, because I think all of these, the Criterions anyway, would be first-time watches for me, as would Brainstorm, When a Woman Ascends, Medium Cool. Like, the only movies I've seen out of this are Dirty Dancing, which was, again, the Target sale, Transformers the movie, and Ghostbusters 2016. I've only seen 3 movies out of this entire collection here that I have. So I'm excited to dig into these. So all of these movies together at their original price in terms of Dirty Dancing, or the cheapest I could find online, added up to $145.48. But what I ended up paying, due to the clearance from Target, the DVD sale at Disc Replay, I only ended up paying $62.72. So I saved $82.76. A savings of $82. And just a bunch of Criterions just dropped into my lap. Granted, they're DVD, but I don't know, if you've watched my channel, you know that does not matter to me at all. I have a lot of garbage in my collection when it comes to the format, you know. To me, it's more, I guess, I don't know, I do like Criterion films, but I like a lot of the extra content that they put on them. But for me, it's more collecting movies than it is collecting media. Type of media, I should say. I want the movie on media. That's why I don't buy a lot of Hitchcock films, because I have them like burned to discs that were like recorded off the television from my professor. He gave me like his collection, and so it's kind of hard for me to buy Hitchcock movies because I have them. Sure, they're from the TV, you know, with like commercial breaks and stuff, but it's just a little harder for me to buy them because I have the movie technically. So yeah, anyway, I'm glad to have such high quality items added to my collection, like Steelbooks here, you know, out of print snappers, and like this one like was an amazing deal here. I'm glad to have those in my collection for such an enormous savings. Very cool. So yeah, part of like this is thanks to Anthony's Horror and More, thanks to Mid-Level Media also. Anthony's Horror and More basically told me about the Target clearance, and Mid-Level Media, he's doing, you know, his Criterion, a month of Criterion. So, you know, that kind of, you know, that was going through my mind when I was buying these. So yeah, it was a pretty good haul with major savings. I thought that was pretty cool. So yeah, what have you been picking up? Let me see those videos. And perhaps I'll see you tomorrow for more Pure Hangout.